Hi and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a makeup look for my wedding day. So this is the bridal look that I decided to do to get married. And first I'm starting out with a face oil. It's from Pharmacy. So I have been super dry recently, so I decided to start off with that, as well as I believe the Embryolisse moisturizing lotion, and yeah, that's what we started with. And as I'm prepping my skin or waiting for my skin to settle with all the product, I'm gonna start curling my hair. So I decided to go with, at this point I didn't know if I wanted to do up or down, so I just started curling it. But my inspo was this picture here, and it was kind of like a down, not so curled, kind of like a undone waves, and pin back a little bit with some volume, and just wanted to keep it simple. Then for the face, I'm going in with Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless foundation, as well as the Say Glowy Super Gel illuminator. So I used that because I really wanted a glowy look, and I like to mix it in with the foundation to kind of make it a little bit less of a full coverage and more of like a medium coverage, because I didn't want my face to be looking like a cake with a whole bunch of layers, but I just wanted to look natural and normal, not too overdone, just a little enhanced. So then I went in and I color corrected under my eye. I just used kind of like a peachy concealer, and then I went in with the NARS concealer over top of that. Next is my eyebrows. I just use Anastasia powders. This is just the one I use all the time. And then I fixed it up with some e.l.f. brow gel, which is like my favorite thing to do. And then next, I went in with another kind of like concealer on top of my eye, just to get rid of the darkness and really lighten them up. And it serves as a base for my eyeshadow. So then I'm just going all over my eye with I'll show you these colors, and they're just like a lighter shade, just to make a good base for the rest of the powders that I'm going to be putting on my face. I use this Tartelette palette. I love it. I use it for brides. I use it for a lot of my makeup looks when I'm doing makeup services for weddings and events. And yeah, so I'll let you kind of see how I start building up the color into my eye. I did go in kind of like darker towards the ends with lighter in the middle. I really didn't have like an inspo picture. I just kind of went with whatever I was feeling that day. I knew, again, I didn't want my eyes to be like too dark. I just used kind of like a more warmer tones, and I did want a little shimmer, so I did finish it off with some shimmer towards the end. Then right here, I'm going in with a Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's like one of her paint pots, kind of like a more creamier eyeshadow, and it's like a champagne-y color. So that's what I did on my eyes, and then I just went over it with another shimmer. You can use any light shimmer in any of your eyeshadow palettes that you have. Then I use the Dior highlighters to kind of give it a more glowy look. Then I went in with like a darker shadow just to kind of line underneath and at the top. And then I use this Stila waterproof eyeliner to just do a thin, very thin line on the top of my eyelids. It was a base for the mascara, not the mascara, the lashes that I was putting on, because I didn't want like a heavy liner because I do have hooded eyes and I didn't want to transfer. So it's just kind of like a little guide to use whenever you're putting your lashes, and that way it helps blend into your lash line. Here you can see me putting on the lashes, struggling a little bit. You can see me here messing with the inner corner, because the inner corners are always like the hardest part about messing with lashes, because they always like to stick straight up. So that's just me trying to fix it. Then I'm going in with this NYX contour stick. I love this stuff. I use it all the time. I like to melt it onto the back of my hand just to mix it up and warm it up into my hand. And then I get a brush and I place it onto my face and I just start blending. And you just want to blend, 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 and blend all day, because the more you blend, the better it's going to look. So that's really all you have to do. Then I use the She's Blushing palette, cheek palette from Patrick Ta. I love this blush. It is so pretty. I use it on a lot of clients, and every time I use it, they get compliments on it. It's just a super like natural blush color, and you know, gotta have some glow in there. I'm using this Glowgasm by Charlotte Tilbury. I believe it's the peachy color. And I'm just putting that over the top, just for some highlighting effect. Then I went in with this Kosas powder and I put that underneath the eye to set the eye. Next, I'm going in with a bronzer from ColourPop, but this is just one I use all the time. I'm not super tan right now, so it's just kind of like a lighter tone, just to kind of blend everything together. Here I'm just going in with some of the darker eyeshadow that I used and just putting that underneath my lash line to just kind of give it like a smokier look. Finishing it off with mascara. And then using this lip scrub on my lips just to prep it for when I put the lipstick on. And I cannot remember what I used for the lips, but I know it was most likely, I know I used the NYX Butter Glosses over the top, and for the actual lip color, I think I used like Pillow Talk or something. I'm like the worst at this. Then I'm grabbing the Charlotte Tilbury Glow and the Stila highlighter, and I use that on my collarbone. And this is the final look. That I forgot to grab it on my way out because we were rushing, but this was me in the car with everything all together. there you go.